Hello friends, welcome back to the channel AK Gardening Passion. So friends, how was the video on mogra plant? Did you liked it? Then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. And do like the videos. Friends, after looking at thumbnail, you know what is the today's video on. So friends, marigold is a easy to grow plant. It is annual plant. You can grow it in any of the season and definitely they will bloom. It is a popular plant which is available in shades like yellow, orange, maroon, and the petals of the flowers are like carnation and daisy. There are nearly 50 species of these plants. The colors available are vibrant, which attracts bees and butterflies in your gardens. Due to its vibrant colors, they are used in many of the programs like marriages and to offer these flowers to God. The garlands are prepared and used in many of the functions. So friends, talking about the propagation of this plant, as this plant produces flowers as well as seeds, the propagation is done by the seeds. You can dry the mature flowers of marigold and keep it for the propagation. Or also you can buy the seeds directly from the market, and many of the nurseries also provide the seedlings, ready-made seedlings. Which you can directly plant. But when you are growing the plants from seeds, then make the potting mix as follows: 30% coco peat, 30% garden soil, 20% of cow dung manure or vermicompost, and 10% of sand. And mix these all contents, and you can put it in the shallow tray or a flower bed. After making this potting mix, spread the seeds of marigold and water the tray or a container thoroughly. These seeds sprouts very quickly, and after 15 to 20 days you can transfer these seedlings to one container, or if you have to pot this in flower beds, you can plant this in flower bed for creating the borders. But if you are having dry flower of hybrid variety, then it may not produce a actual variety. Then the soil mixture required is, the soil for the marigold should be moderately fertile and well drained. You can use 40% coco peat, 30% of garden soil, 20% of cow dung manure and 10% of sand if you are planting these plants in container. If you are planting them in flower beds and for borders, then make a way for water so that there is easy flow of water, and take care that the water doesn't remain stagnated for a longer time. Then the fertilizers used for marigold plant. Fertilize the plant after transplanting the plant in container or land. After 3 to 4 weeks, you can fertilize this plant with liquid fertilizers which should be diluted. Then watering frequency required for marigold plant. Water the plant at the stem or at root. Maintain the soil moist. If they are planted in containers, in summers water is required daily as the containers dry out quickly. Then pruning and pinching. As such, pruning is not required for this plant. Only you remove the dry or dead parts of the plant. For this plant, pinching is very much important. Pinching means removing or cutting the young shoots with the help of fingers. By doing pinching, there is formation of 2 to 3 new shoots, and take care that you do debudding. Friends, debudding means removing the buds which are not been bloomed, and remove these buds 2 to 8 firstly produced by the plant. By doing pinching and debudding, the plant will not use the nutrition for flowering. Instead of that, the plant uses the nutrition for its vegetative growth, and the plant will be bushy in appearance, which will simultaneously produce more buds. But friends, stop the debudding or removing the buds after the plant becomes bushy. Then talking about diseases in marigold. Some diseases in marigold are leaf spot, then grey mold and root rot. These can be prevented and controlled by spraying neem oil or by spraying the insecticides and pesticides. And for root rot, you can take care that the water will not remain for a longer time stagnated in the pot or the planted area. So friends, as you all are watching this video long time back, this is my marigold plant which I have planted in the container, and I have planted in many more containers. But I have bought this seedling from one of the exhibition and planted it on 25th, nearly on 25th February, and it is started blooming from a week back. I have placed these marigold containers in my terrace garden, which is adding a fresh or bright lemony color in my terrace garden. So friends, you also plant these marigold plants in your gardens. So for planting these marigold plants, do follow the following tips. Tips for growing marigold plant are, friends, marigold plant is easy to grow plant. So this can be grown by beginner gardeners easily. For growing and getting full bloom and bushy plant, follow the following tips. The tip 1 is choose proper variety of seedling or a seed. Tip 2, prepare proper potting mix as advised in this video. Then tip 3 is properly fertilize them when they are on full bloom. Tip 4, do pinching and remove first 2 to 8 buds, that is debudding. Do pinching and debudding. Then tip 5, if growing in containers, water them daily in summer. Tip 6, if growing in borders or flower bed, maintain 1.5 to 2 feet distance between two plants. Tip 7, to take blooms in the festive time, then plant them in between month of July and August. So follow these all tips and get full bloom of marigold flowers. So friends, cultivate and propagate marigold plant and take a bloom and place these containers in the sitting areas, terrace gardens or flower beds, and also get the yield of these flowers. So friends, if the flowering stops and the plant starts to dry up, then remove the plant and make the area ready for next cultivation. So friends, thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe and press the bell icon and share the video. Thank you.